So welcome to Going Outdoors. Indeed, we bought a cheap car and we're travelling from Cornwall to Dover, Calais, Calais to Cologne, Cologne to Prague, Prague to Slovenia. And on the way back we'll go via Venice, Pisa, Monaco, and then up to Dijon, back to Calais, and then over to Folkestone and back home. So, it's taken Ray about an hour and a half to do a mile and a half.
Nearly 2 hours.
We're off to Folkestone now. Hopefully it won't be that slow to get there because we won't get there for about a month. Anyway, watch this space. Indeed, it took Ray ages to get 2-3 miles from his house to mine. And we set off in the Panda. This is just really my narration. So this is our gadgets within the little General. We have obviously DAB radio, Android Auto. Believe it or not, that's not standard on this Fiat Panda. It's a Kentwood as well, look. We have a MagSafe charger phone thing here. We have the same over there, dual focus. We have a GoPro filming the idiots in front of us, and we have a GoPro filming the idiots inside. Anything else we have? We've got obviously for hand-frees, yeah. We've got a multi-way amp meter and plug down here. And we've got 8 there, and we have, oh that's Ray's leg, but we have a fanfare horn button down just there.
The Dixie horn.
Dixie horn, yes. So onwards we drove, I think it's around, that's right folks, 300 miles to Kent.
We are chasing the blue
and we
sky.
took it steady. The car's just turned over 148,000 on that bit. Okay, so we've done about, what, 150, 120 miles? Probably about that. Yeah. And well, I've been noticing the temperature gauge fluctuating a little, but keeping the right side, should we say.
Fine.
It's fine. Ray just looked at me and laughed. The temperature gauge has gone to cold.
It's back up
and
again,
we've got the engine management light on, which is a joy. I don't know if I can flip the camera in this video. But... So yeah, we did have the engine management light. Did go on. We stopped for a snack at, as you can guess it was just on the road. We stopped for McDonald's. It's amazing how the scenery changes in our country alone. You know, driving from Cornwall up, the architecture change, the landscape changes, and yeah, Stonehenge, one of the most important places on the planet, just next to the road. It's amazing, really. But poignant for our little trip because we're going all over Europe. And we've even got a little orange car on our sat-nav. Ray spent a while programming that. They're my feet. Obviously we're getting closer now. Traffic's building.
There's a lane closure ahead.
So nearly there. 34 minutes, 33 miles. Everything looking okay. We've just bypassed a big traffic jam, a closure on the M20, so we're just wending our way. Ray did say he would let me drive at some point, but not tomorrow. So we did get to Folkestone. We parked at Premier Inn, which is where we're all meeting up, and we had a beer. Next morning, some beautiful cars. I remember when they came out, the classroom was like, this is one of the fastest cars. You know, that's amazing. Yeah, 25% off your food bill. But there's our little motor. Overnight we were worried that people would abuse it and snap bits off it, but it did well. You can see Michael Knight in the Night Riders over there. We've got a few of the other Skinflint cars in the car park. But our little Panda was looking good. He was looking good. We removed the Confederate flag for obvious reasons. You can see a few of the cars around. So it's the official day 1. We're on the way to the Channel Tunnel. The little General started up okay. Engine management light is off, so great success.
It is off. What did that happen?
I don't know. The temperature gauge, yeah, everything's looking good.
We're winning.
Indeed, we are winning. As we wend our way towards the Channel. They must x-ray the lorries looking for people, right? I know not this side so much, but... a lot of them had horns and klaxons.
So we're just waiting for the off. We're about to go and embark on the train on the channel. There's some incredible cars here. We've seen GT40 at Bristol, a couple of 911s. We've seen some delicious cars here. So,
Very nice cars.
So we're just waiting, and then everyone's going to get on. Watch this space.
Yeah.
So we've been pulled over at customs. We're just waiting to see what happens. So we've just been pulled over at customs. Not filming this bit, so we're at all, or passport control, just being checked.
Yeah,
Okay, well
just...
there we are. There's the boat we're getting on. All right, well, we're almost there through passport control. We've got a stamp. Oh yeah. We're in the small and petite lane. So we're going to put our headlamp diverter stickers. Luckily I've got these left for my PGCE. I'm going to stick one of them on. Lovely job. Right, so the headlamp. Put them on. Perfect. Beautiful. Ray, can I drive now?
No, not yet.
So yeah, customs, I just gave our car a swipe. Just do a steering wheel and windscreen edges and door. There's the old horse.
Got the light.
It's back to the 1970s.
Train is down there somewhere.
That's a joke.
Ray's very excited.
I am
He's
very
trying to hide his
excited.
erection.
I'm very excited.
Very British, the train is running late, which is a bit sad, but there we go.
And again, this is for charity. Yes, both Ray and I have put a lot of our own money into it.
This should do.
But we have raised ourselves over £1,100 for the Round Table Children's Wish Foundation. So, say what you want. We raised a lot of money for a good
Here
cause.
we go, driving down
And
to the train.
we want to have fun because we put a lot of our own money
I have
into it.
to get in my French mood now. But
Matt's gone all Holy Grail. Your mother smelt of raspberries. Is that it?
So yeah, very, very tentatively we drive
Turn off
onto
headlights, right?
onto the train.
Naughty Ray.
This is a first for me.
Not been on this horse since Truro College in 2001. We went to Amsterdam, Yash. Shall we go?
Oh, I think we're going
So yeah, it's
upstairs
just
as well.
spitting here a bit in the UK. They've all got their jackets on. And into the train we go. I have to say, it was a pretty slick operation. And to be fair play to them. It was pretty good.
Fucking hell,
I
is it
was
gonna
worried
be
that the car in front would stop and we'd be hanging on the clutch.
We're upstairs. I'm driving on a train.
So in front of the car in front of us is a
it's not
Skinflint
new,
car.
but it is
They
funny.
were trying to install some lights in it on the train.
No one behind us.
No, they've all got another train. They didn't want to be behind you, Ray.
I can understand that.
So there we are, parked up on the train. We had some very sensible people behind us that had a nap. They got in their car, had a nap, and woke up at the end. So yeah, you can see the other pink shirt there for another team. So yeah, I keep looking at the route we're doing,
Done that bit.
and then looking at the car. You know, because we've got to go back. Yeah, it's a long way to go, and back. So that's the reasoning behind that.
And we are arriving, hopefully, in France. Definitely France, right?
And so as we come to a halt in Calais, I'm just looking around to see what Calais is like. It's been years since I've been to Calais. So Ray's driving again.
We're leaving the train. We're on our way. On our way on to Francais. Oui, oui.
So we met in a petrol station just in Calais, obviously, where everyone is. And it was nice to just have a look at everyone's cars there. It was really quite windy there, as you probably heard. But the sky is blue. After the grey of the UK, sky was blue, or part of it was. So we were hopeful.
Look at this beauty. It's not an R rally.
It's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we passed this car, which is on a different sort of rally, but they've really gone to town. Obviously pastries. I love a pastry.
So we are somewhere in Belgium, just come through Brussels and went through Dunkirk on the way out of France. Our car was over there. And yes, roads are very busy, very busy. So there we go, we're just stopping for a sandwich. So all is looking good. Car is doing well, so hopefully all is good.
Yeah, I can't resist a pastry. I mean, look at it, you know.
This is Belgium.
Yeah, really quite beautiful. Blue sky, obviously still windy. You know, the wind turbines are spinning. But the roads are very good. And the landscape, you know, quite flat. But really lovely. Lovely to drive on. Nice to put some miles on the General. Yeah, obviously it's always Ray driving, because when he's not driving, I'm driving, so I can't film. So
Welcome to Deutschland, home of the sausage and BMW. We are in Germany. So we're on the Autobahn and we have noticed we've got really little wing mirrors, which is not very good when your visibility is shit. But we're doing 70 and the cars are just flying past us like we're standing still. Look at this guy, look at that.
And I'm doing 70.
The hill over there. Oh, lovely. Some woodland and some big thingies, spinning things. Turbines and over in the distance as well. It's a big BMW going for it. He ain't waiting for no one.
yeah, they do fly. We like the name of this place. We were going to go and have a look at tits, but we thought we should stick on schedule. Looks like the wind turbines here have multiplied. Düsseldorf, place I've always wanted to go to, but it's the closest I've been to. Yeah, just the industry of Germany, you know. There it is. I know, I took a few photos, but I found it interesting. Huge mines as well. Yeah. Obviously they're big into solar.
Boy, I'm glad I did this.
So yeah, our sat nav kind of took us around this hold up. It's weird.
Yes, we are now stuck in traffic in Germany. It's very good. How's driving in Germany, Ray?
Apart from this bit of traffic, it's been very nice.
They drive
The roads,
fast.
the tarmac is like a snooker table. It's amazing. But yes, they do drive very fast.
Yeah, the road surfaces were phenomenal, I have to say. Living in Cornwall, the potholes are ridiculous. But yeah, the sun's shining. And it's looking good. We're loving it.
It's been one.
The General's doing really well.
Do you want to see me again?
That would be nice. It's not too much trouble.
Get fucked. This is the Rhine in front of us. Very cool. We are approaching Cologne. I don't know.
So yeah, Sophie Ellis-Bextor in the background.
And the little General's made it to wherever we are.
Cologne.
Cologne, ja, das ist gut.
Leverkusen.
Straight up here.
It actually has as well.
Fuck you,
Yeah, that globe was
Fucking
displaying
cunt.
stuff. It had a display, but as soon as we got there, it turned off. So I sent it there personally. Here we covered over our Confederate flag because we did feel a bit. Well, didn't really.
The General's house for the night.
So this is where we're staying tonight. It was a great night's sleep for me. We got on some bikes, cycled into the centre of Cologne, and walked. Did a lot of walking that night. We found Woolworths. We found all the local drunk people. Not far from where we are there. There's Ray in the sign. It's not 2020. It's 2025. And we found some churches. And we found the river. And in fact, the bridge. I love a good door. This was a nice door. And just the tranquility of the people on the river. Really lovely bridges. They really went to town on the bridges. Particularly like this very long barge. Not sure why it's so long. Always got it.
Yeah.
And we were walking for quite a while along the old canal path. Lovely old industrial buildings that if they were in the UK would just be snapped up. But Ray and I both into that old stuff. I'd love to go and have a mooch around in there. Very into urbex. As the sun was setting, you know, it started to really peak in beauty, I suppose. Ray and I came across this stunning marquee on the field with people dancing 1920s, 30s music, and it was really poignant. You know, couples in there dancing, quite happy. A little band there playing. It was beautiful. But yeah, the sun's setting and it was looking really quite amazing. But we were getting hungry by now. Obviously we couldn't stop because the photos we needed to take. We finally found somewhere to eat where the waiter didn't really like us, but we had a massive sausage, chips and gravy and a beer. It was very nice. Next day, General, it's a cold morning start, that's for sure. And I have to point out, I didn't cut them.
Welcome to day 2 of the official day 2 of the rally, where we're going from Cologne to Prague. Had an interesting night in a little suburb of Germany. As you can see, Ray is especially unrested. I'm a little bit more rested, but yeah. So we're off to find a coffee and something for breakfast, and then we're going to hit the motorway out of Germany and then go off-road.
So I was saying I didn't cut out the Skinflint.
So we are
pictures.
a couple of 100 miles in today. All General's going okay. Weather is gorgeous. We're in the heart of Germany. Seen lots of lovely Porsches, lots of big German SUVs flying. General is doing good. Ray not so much, but who cares?
So yeah, so I didn't cut out that Skinflint decal on the front. That's what we dealt with. But yeah, sun shining. We're loaded up, but it's a little car.
Hello, it is 1:30. We are in Germany still. We've been hammering through Germany.
Only just
Yeah,
in Germany.
yeah, so we're crossing over the border hopefully within the next hour. Just stopped for a snack. It is hot here. Sky is blue. The little General is parked over there and he's averaging 56, is it?
Yeah,
55.6 mpg, and we've been travelling at 75 plus all day for about, what, 300 miles?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, so amazing. So all is good at the moment. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Everything's good, touch wood.
Indeed, so onwards and upwards, or onwards we go, hammering through Europe. Love an old SL, 90s SL, fantastic car. So we got off the motorway and we were on more, we decided to go on more, once we were out of Germany, go on, not motorways. So we got on this A road, we stopped in a lovely little lay-by to fly Ray's drone.
Right, we're somewhere in the Bavarian Alps. It's hot.
It's hot.
Really hot. We're just in the shade. Little General there. Ray's just going to get his drone up and we're going to see what we can see. But all is good.
We're not going to see
good.
butter.
Little General is doing brilliantly. And a massive thank you to Cornwall
Big
Glass.
shout out to them.
who gave us some lovely sponsorship, so thank you.
Yeah, so Ray got his drone out and the drone needed updating and it was just turning into a nightmare. So we had a look at the trees and went on our way.
Went forward, turn right.
Again, beautiful roads, really well kept. And we were loving the views. And again, Ray's driving because I'm doing the filming. Vice versa. But I would highly recommend Fiat Panda. I genuinely would. Mark for Golf, once upon a time, but still a great car, I suppose.
So we're just leaving Germany now, and this is now around the corner. This is it Czechoslovakia? Czechia. Now we're in a different country.
Yeah, so we went from euros to...
See what the prices are. Apparently they don't take euros here. So we'll see.
But it was, Ray and I both
Although that's still
commented
euros.
on the fact that the second we were outside of Germany,
Yeah,
it changed. You could tell.
Czech Republic. And that other sign says go fuck yourself.
Apologies for my foul mouth.
I ruined that video for you now.
Ray really gets cross when I swear. Yeah. Anyway, we're banging along the country roads, having a great time. Ray's smiling there, but yeah,
Interesting.
I'm not sure he was smiling on the inside.
I need that. You've got to look out for children, eh?
We did listen to Spotify mainly on the trip.
47.
It was good. We had a couple of podcasts.
48. It's all in red, so probably going too far.
Smith and Smith.
This could be... No, it couldn't be Austria. It's very different again.
Yeah, it's not Austria.
No. It's distinctly different. Similar.
I think someone bibs us here.
First hairpin.
Apparently it's one way. No, I think he bibbed because he went have your lights on.
Cheers. Onion top. Onion.
Lights on all the time in Chechnya. I know Austria's law, but I didn't know. So again, beautiful roads, and we spent a lot of time in forests in Chechnya. I know you can't see it now because, well, I did some of the driving. Anyway, these were great roads, but you have the rolling hills, so you can't see. So obviously solid white lines because you can't overtake.
What do they use that for?
Yeah, and look at the sky. It was seriously hot. Oh, we came across Daimler buses, Holisov.
This is my friends.
Beautiful little river. So indeed, onward we go. Onwards, onwards, onwards. The road's pretty straight. Obviously we've got the rolling hills and peaks. We're just rolling through these beautiful old towns and villages with beautiful architecture, beautiful buildings. This place right on the river was quite splendid. A little train.
Oh, that's small, isn't it? It's cute.
General still going. Alright.
Right.
Ray and I both commented on the haystacks in the field, or the rolls in the field, hay bales.
Digging.
We spent a lot of time in roads like this. I think we spent 4 hours going along roads like this. But again, we're in no hurry. We're just driving. Just rolling along, quite literally. Rolling along, having a nice time. Looking at the world.
It was very
Particularly like this field.
Oh, look at that field. Oh, she's a beauty.
Something's just pleasing to the eye. Yeah, lovely little roads. One of the first of many hairpin. La 7 en français. Lovely, beautiful. Excuse my language. Cobbled streets again, very nice. We don't stop at zebra crossings. I mean, in the UK we should do, and we do, but over there. And
we're having a race.
Fishing.
Oh, we gonna win? Are we? Are we? Yeah, we are. Fucking right.
I like the face of the trams. That's a lovely old tram. This old tram. And we noticed some of the trams were made by Skoda, so that's good. I think this one, in fact, if you look, yeah, it has a Skoda badge. Now we're driving into Prague, which was, yeah, Ray did a good job here. This is pretty, it got pretty busy and the trams coming alongside us, yeah. It was pretty hectic. Oh, we saw one of our colleagues there. There they are, the Knight Rider car in their Celica. Michael Knight.
Descending down the hill into Prague after
Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying there. Blah blah blah. Wind is windy. But you can see the Knight Rider car there, indicating holding up the traffic just in the way. I don't know why he's not driving, but we had a laugh. And yeah, my first time in Prague. I've been to Bratislava, which isn't a million miles away from here, but yeah, that was a long time ago. But my first time in Prague, and I have to say I thought it was incredibly beautiful. What a lovely city. It's a shame about the drunken Brits, I suppose. It does seem to be a bit of a destination, a party destination. But yeah, you can see the sun, the evening sun is just starting to go low. With a beautiful golden colour as we go over the beautiful river. Absolutely staggeringly beautiful, huge buildings, and Ray and I couldn't get over the wealth there, the cars and the money that is in the city. I suppose it's all European cities are very wealthy, but
well, this is a European destination, isn't it?
but you can see it's just quite lovely. Lecky make poles, I believe, but I don't think that's what they're referring to. Yeah, it reminded me of Paris, all these statues everywhere, and the follies. Very Parisian. And yeah, we went through some tunnels. Again, fun to do, but, you know, in a European foreign city that you don't know, it's going to be hard. So, again, Ray did really well here. And I just want to say thanks to Ray again for some fantastic driving.
So we've made it to Prague, just driving through, driving right across the centre of the city, where Ray is. It's very busy here, lots of people out and about, and it looks incredible, the light is phenomenal. So yeah, so we're about 2 miles from our Airbnb for tonight, and yeah, so far so good.
This is folksy. 149,000 we just crossed over, and we made it to our Airbnb, which was a beautiful old house. We had this weird thing in there, and we parked on the pavement where the lady told us to park, and then we had a little meander into the centre of Prague. So we caught a tram in, and we had a look around, and we did what Pragueans, or not, tourists to Prague do. We had a look in the high street, we had some delicious dinner. We looked at all the culture that it has to offer. I tried to do a time lapse, but obviously being tired and exhausted, I just got the waiter's groin. Standard, really. But you can see how busy it is. There were a lot of people.
Oh yes.
Look how big Ray's There we go. Yeah, we had delicious dinner. I went quintessentially Prague.
Czech Republic. We're a long way from home. A long way from home.
Yeah, it wasn't raining, and yet it looks wet. But yeah, I particularly like the top of this building. It's like fruit pastels. Again, beautiful, staggering architecture. This is the clock everyone goes to see. Don't know why, but there we go, there it is. So we had a photo of the clock, and it is beautiful, and I do know why. It, you know, it is a significant timepiece, world renowned. And yes, like I'm not going to insult it by saying Disney, but look at that, it's a phenomenal building. And yeah, having another look at the clock, it is beautiful. It's beautiful, but everyone's there. That's Ray and me, just in case you didn't know. And there's us with the clock in the background. Both look, well, I look especially gormless, but Ray does a good job looking still quite intelligent. But yes. Blue and yellow. Yeah, it was a nice juxtaposition. I think I just tripped over a lump of granite, probably. You see how huge and grand.
She's not 11.
We then went for a little stroll along the river. Nice romantic stroll. Well, we were heading back to where we started, but it took us along the river, so we were like, why not? So we had a nice walk, watching the life on the river. These big boats to the right there, that's a hotel. Oh. Sadly, this music was on a boat, not a party boat. So still photos better. You can see the stars in this picture, but yeah, really beautiful. And I did take a few because I'm there. Why wouldn't I? And everywhere you look, there's something to see. Next day, we went out and the general... Very good morning. Welcome to day 3 officially of the rally. Started the general up. So he's warm and ready to go. It started, so that's a good start. Had a good night's sleep in Airbnb there. It looks like it's going to be a lovely day. Another hot day, so watch this space. So yeah, checking the oil. I think I put a bit of extra oil in, and we stopped here. This was hot. It was hot here, seriously hot. We got a coffee out of a vending machine. That was okay actually, but look at it. The mountains we're reeling in the mountains. And the general's looking good. He is looking good. What a beautiful little car. You think 450 quid got us there? I know we probably spent 50, 60 quid on some bits and pieces for a service.
We did hear about 10 minutes ago a siren going off, and there's red on our map. And we've got to hold up here. And we saw a bit of dust in the air over there. Fuck. Something's gone to shit. Doesn't look like it was.
Excuse my language.
So we did get the sirens about what, 10 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Obviously, is this lane closing? It would appear so. If we... Fuck me. Oh shit, I was only joking when
Very sad. This one told Ray to move in more. I better camera down so I was embarrassed.
Oh, I like that. Jesus.
Who's that cunt?
Why are they getting the range?
That was Ray's phone, not me. Just so we know. Yeah, it's about the only time I've got Ray on camera swearing twice. It cheers me up to hear him swear. Really sad day for the people, whatever happened there. In retrospect, I think the siren was in fact a dam opening. I think it was just a coincidence. And the dust we saw could have been from the dam opening, the water flowing in.
So when we were getting the last coffee, we had a siren go off. Didn't think anything of it, but now, obviously, road is blocked. We saw some dust coming out. Other carriageways totally empty. And then police, ambulance, everything's come up the middle. There's been a big crash in, I think, the tunnel. A helicopter's landed over there. So we're presuming that someone's being airlifted out. So very sad. Could have been, yeah, very, very sad. But just an update for today, and it is absolutely baking. Absolutely baking. So yeah, we hope everything's okay. Ray got told off by the police for poking out. Not going to parallel park it in there?
I do think I irritate Ray. I really genuinely do. He's a patient man. I do think I stretch his patience. But yeah, while we were sat there, we were behind a really lovely German man and his son, and they gave us a drink because it was so hot. We had to chat with them. This is a load of lorries on a train. Well, how sensible. I was reading in the shade of the General because it was hot. I mean, it was baking hot. Saw this little fella. Thought I'll get a photo of him. I also had some love hearts, so I ate them. People didn't like us because we were free and they were stuck. We were there for about 2 hours.
We were there, man. We were there.
And
wow. And it is a scorching hot day.
And everything was looking more and more beautiful every mile we took. It was stunning.
How you feeling, Ray?
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
The little General is doing fantastically as we start climbing up the hills. Really good.
On the road again. We're going up, up, up. General's going up. He's used to going down. Well, we have our first laquette. Austrian cows, they're the ones that make the chocolate. I think it's Milka. Fucking Skoda Rapide. Well, yeah. Bit of a stunning road, this one. In a fast car. We loved it. Car that had good brakes. Fantastic.
So we stopped here. We had bought us some bread, which is on the dashboard for the remains of our journey,
Downhill,
and some slime.
right down, all the way down. Hopefully the General's alright.
Beautiful hamlet on the hill there. Mountains, motorbikes, everything you'd want from a road trip, really. Look at that scenery. We're just driving into it. And again, the roads, absolutely phenomenal, like tarmac, like, as Ray puts, a snooker table. And the views just are breathtaking. Always significantly breathtaking. We did see this hot air balloon. I think there were more than one, but this one took our eye. So I tried my best to try and take some shots of it. But as ever, the hedges were high and they never want you to see it, but I did my best. Yeah, phenomenal. Just the things you see. Carrington. After the news, was about 6 months ago, that balloon. I've always wanted to go in a balloon. Not so sure anymore, but that does look phenomenal. Here's a lovely crash barrier, as you can see. Here's more mountains. Very majestic, rising up, and I love the clouds over mountains. I want to spend more time in the mountains. I'm a keen walker and hiker and love hiking in the mountains. Absolutely staggeringly beautiful and humbling.
Well, my lens is all fucking filthy. So we've just made it into Italy. Didn't know we were going to Italy, but here we are. Ray's driving, so he's happy, all happy. We're about 45 minutes from Bovec now, so all good.
So yes, so Bovec is at the end of the rally. Obviously, Ray and I travel on, but yeah, the roads were getting slower and more mountainous. Ray's very serious, very serious. He is, I have to say, he is a very good driver. There was some of our colleagues or rally people in that lake there. We didn't make it there though. Instead, we drove. If you've never been to Bovec or Slovenia, I would highly recommend it. I've never been there, but the road in was absolutely breathtaking. The road is phenomenal.
So we've just made it into Slovenia, high on a mountain pass, and we're dropping down now the other side. It is amazing.
Bovec.
Have we fucking made it?
Apologise about my language. The bikers know a good road, and there were lots of bikers. This person here is going to a viewing spot. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
We love the signs. Absolutely love the signs they have. We laugh because, yeah.
My favourite sign so far.
I'd love to explore all these hidden derelict buildings and the history there. Again, I'm not familiar, but look at it. Doesn't it look breathtakingly gorgeous? And the road wended up, up. And look at this. This blew our mind. And the car is doing so well. Everything in it, apart from the aircon, which wasn't cool, but everything was working perfectly. And I can say that now because I'm home and it was brilliant.
Do you like being this high up, Ray?
Wow.
The Panda's brakes are doing a sublime job of stopping us hurling to our death so far. But as Ray points out, we still got a really long way down, as you can see.
Ray's smiling.
20 minutes just to get down there.
Yeah, it's so mad, look. Oh yeah, it's actually, wow.
Lovely mountain. Yeah, it's nice to see Ray smile. I can imagine, like, he spent 8 days with me in bedrooms, in cars, on trains. Yeah. He needs he needs a medal. Absolutely. And we're still averaging, I think, 55, 56 miles per gallon. That's for the entire trip. Absolutely staggering. And again, we are trying to be gentle with the brakes because we are aware that it is a big descent and our car is old with 150-ish thousand miles on the clock. Ray put in a Kenwood aftermarket Apple CarPlay system and that was absolutely brilliant. And now it looks like Switzerland or Austria in the plains in between the mountains and the valleys. Beautiful lush green. This made me laugh because we've travelled so far to get literally a mile down the road and these guys are meandering across. But fair play to them, fair play. My hat's off. Bovec, we're getting close. We are both excited, both exhausted. This is our day 4, the rally day 3, because obviously day 1 we drove to Folkestone, and then day 2 was the start of the rally. This is a skiing town in the winter, obviously not in the summer, but apparently it's so low compared to mountains that you can get away with just a hoodie down here and there's barely any snow, so wow.
Pretty accurate. So that was our sat-nav saying we've reached our destination and we're staying in a lovely Airbnb to the right just there. So we park on the left. But that is it. So we've just arrived at our B&B in Beauvais. We have completed the rally. We have to get home, but all done. Yeah, Ray was doing his piece to camera there. But yeah, we're on our way to meet the other rally participants to see how much we've all raised. Look at the stars, look at it, gorgeous. So it turns out this rally alone raised over 85,000. So far, Skinflint's raised over £250,000 for good causes. So then Ray and I, we're driving home. We love the signs. I mean, that guy looks like he's got an erection going down. Anyway, we drove to Venice. We got out Venice. We had a little look around because Ray's not been before. I love Venice. I'd like to spend a bit more time there. I'd like to write a book. But it was so busy. I'm not a fan of people. The mountain's cool to me. But yeah, that's me and Ray, just in case you weren't sure. Oh, this is embarrassing. That's me. Horrible photo. But yeah, Canaletto's Venice, staggeringly beautiful, full of people, sadly. But I love, literally, you go off one side step street and there's no one. Absolute serenity, beauty, architecture that will blow your mind, steeped in history. And the Venetians, they were a powerhouse to be contended with. But yeah, just a bridge, the yellow. And again, it's hard not to take photos, but I, with a background in photography, I want to take photos. You can hear the noise. But yeah, this is Matt and Ray's grand tour now. Matt and Ray go slow. So we finished the rally officially, and now just touring back through where we want. Who knew you could drive to Venice? Who knew? But yeah, I honestly, I did know. I've never done it. But yeah, it's just, if you've never been, it blows your mind. And again, it's just a few shots. You know, if you go on Google Images, you'll see all of these photos again, but I've got to do my own. So that's an Italian pigeon, a Venetian pigeon, sorry. He's a step up. But I love the distressed look. I obviously went for the squid ink or cuttlefish pasta, had a cannoli because why wouldn't you? Coffee, Coke, everything for a busy day. Beautiful squares everywhere, palazzos, piazzas, and people's washing. I find that satisfyingly amusing. And tourists, a stream of tourists, a tirade of tourists, constantly, always there. But look, wow. Never been on a gondola, have you? Is it worth it? I mean, if Ray and I had gone on, it would have been quite a romantic thing. I love doorways, and of course, an Italian Panda police car. What's not to love? This bridge is new since I last was there, but obviously allows the people in, sadly. So we're saying the rest of Venice, just the rooftops, just looking out once you're not actually on the island. So a huge multi-storey car park that we're driving down. It reminds me of, is it Fast and Furious, or is it Bad Boys 2, I believe? Just to prove the general's there, look at him with his black wheels and his censored Confederate flag. But yeah. And now we're driving back over the bridge in. There's a railway track there as well.
And huge, once you get on the mainland, huge industry. But yeah, Milano, Bologna. Oh, we had this mantis, is it a praying mantis? Locust hit the window when Ray was driving. Ray nearly shit his pants. Ooh.
Nice. Suffering,
Ray put the windscreen wipers on. There's not much we can do, really. There's the bread I told you about earlier. But on we go, driving through Italy. Now, if you look, you can see a hint to our next destination. Have a look. Where are we going? You will see. There it is. Did you get a glimpse? It's the first time I've ever seen it. Yeah, so look at that. Look at that beauty. Matt and Ray's grand tour is off now to Pisa. And yeah, look at it. Just a bit wonky. So we got a lot of compliments in our car here. Some locals told us we don't need to pay for parking, and he said, "Oh, great car." And we're just looking. Oh, look at those. They look like greyhounds to me. I know they're probably horses, but the architecture, considering it's nigh on 1,000 years old, is phenomenal, and the attention to detail. Well, I suppose it is the Italian art, isn't it? The Renaissance, the high aesthetic quality. I'm not putting my hand up. I refused to do that. But all these people were, oh, I need to put my hand up against the power tower. Ugh. And Ray and I saw people up there, and we were like, oh, can we get up there? But I didn't know it was just, I mean, I guess I did, but I didn't realise it's hollow inside to echo the bells. But I guess every day is a learning day.
A very hot day. So can you guess where Matt and Ray's Grand Tour's taking us now? That's right, to Pisa.
So yeah, so loads of people there again. But we paid, I think, €20 each, or whatever, well, €20. And we waited for our time slot. And this is inside the middle, look at it, it's just hollow. But yeah, so we made it to top. Walking up the stairs is a real bizarre experience. Even though you're going up, sometimes it feels like you're going down. It's really weird. But yeah, wow. I love photos looking down on people, the shadows they create. Yeah, satisfying to say the least, but you can see the amount of people there. And it does say, do not walk on the grass, but you still get some idiots doing it. But the police are there, so I hope they do what they should do. So at the top there were, I think, loads of bells. And they're going to ring soon. I think we're up there for ring.
On top of the tower. Oh well.
So yeah, people chilling. They're allowed on that bit of grass. But it's interesting, isn't it? The whole of Pisa, I bet very few people explore the actual town. Everyone's there. And we're all lemmings, aren't we? Oh, you should go here, look at this. That's where we go, that's what we do. We do what we're told. We're told this is a beauty spot.
But the only thing people come to see is this.
So it is true. People go, people read what they're told to read, look at what they're told to look at, go where they're told to go. Yeah, but the bows, I still think the English bows are the best sounding bows I've been. I've travelled the world, and these are better than some, but they're quite often.
My legs are shaking.
So lots of steps. Great acoustics. Great for Halloween. Really good. Come on, Ray. You're right. Come on, nearly there.
You filming? Stop filming me.
That might be why Ray's cross. We did drive slightly out of Pisa, found a beautiful place to eat dinner. We're staying in a caravan now. End of season. A little bit of an odd caravan, but yeah, we had a good night's sleep. Different morning we're waking up to today. We stayed in a little caravan. And it's very warm, very humid. We're expecting a huge storm. You can hear it rumbling in the background. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. I have to say the host at the caravan site was one of the loveliest people I've ever met. She went out of her way, so thank you to her. She was brilliant. So yeah, you can see the sky today looking moody. Ray was I think Ray was driving this bit. I can't remember. If I'm photographing, obviously I wasn't driving, so yeah, Ray's driving now. Beautiful though, look at that. I like that big old oil tank. Home is where the heart is. Mustn't forget. So we're listening to podcast Smith and Smith, which is very satisfying. But yeah, we're looking at the Mediterranean over there. It doesn't look like it, but yeah. Look at that, there's a big old ship. Beauty. And we have arrived in Monte Carlo. Look at that metro, baby. Oh yeah, I can take that up. That's the floor we were on. First Maybach. Who knew they're two a penny here? We're having to slum it a bit now. We have an apartment in this dump tonight. Oh no. Beautiful little Fiat 500. Beautiful. It's outside the casino, again, going where we need to go. I've been here several times over the years, but yeah, it's always nice to come back. It's changed a lot since when I first came here. That is a Morris Minor, and that is an Austin Maestro. And I'm on the red carpet because I'm special. Yeah, no, I'm not really. So this is the Ray. Right. Okay, I'm going to get back in now.
Go back the other side for that.
Yeah. He should have done the klaxons here. Not horn, Dixie horns, but Monaco have a zero tolerance policy, so yeah, we don't want that. But look at the General. Doesn't he look good? Yes, last time I was in a place like this on a high rise, I nearly died in a fire in Chile. There we go. But this is the view from our apartment that Ray managed to acquire for us for the evening. Pastries, baby. Oh, I wanted that one. Look at that one. But yeah, we walked back to the casino just to see what else is going on. By now, we're both knackered. We wanted to stay there for the evening to see the evening light up, but we didn't quite make it. What we did do is we went to the pit lane, and there's a lovely pizza shop, and we got a pizza and sat and watched them put up the yacht show. One of the yachts there, I think the third or fourth one in, is a Rolls Royce, one of one black badge, because it was the yacht show 2 days time from now. Yeah, look at the boats. I can't afford to even look at them. I mean, how big do you need it to be? There's Ray, smiling. I think I didn't realise his jeans were rubbing him something chronic. I do zoom in on his blister in a bit, but yeah, don't worry about that. It's just because it's part of our trip, and yeah. So yeah, the third one was the Rolls Royce, not that one, next one. Or the fourth one, actually. And there were people sitting in the chairs, just chilling. they were crew, they weren't the owners, obviously. It's a big cruise ship there, or yeah, again, quite vulgar. But yeah, what can you do? That's where we came from. You see the rain still. But Monaco, as obnoxious and precocious as it is beautiful. And if you like cars, sadly, it's a place to see them. Or Dubai, I suppose, but I've not yet been to Dubai. I like that one. I wish it was a middle finger though, because yeah, they cut that off a huge Iron Man. That Peugeot reminded me of the film Taxi that I had on DVD in the early days, and I loved that film. A lovely Fiat 500 again. Look at that beauty. Absolutely gorgeous. And just looking back, pair of tits on the casino. There's a Renault 5. It's very nice. And who's that in the background? And then the next morning, we're off out early. Little General had a bit of a tough time in Monaco because it was hard to find parking overnight. Then we had an alert come up on my phone about flood warning.
A new tattoo studio.
But we were fine. There were no issues for us there, so that was good.
Maybe it's because car seats were made of.
So the glamour of our trip is, well, not so glamorous today. Ray and I've booked into our hotel in Dijon. Apparently our hotel doesn't have a swimming pool. It's a very snug little space. It really is tiny. It'll be cozy, right? Oh yeah, we parked next to a little Fiat dealer, so we had to see the new Panda. Oh, there's poor Ray's blister. Look at that. Poor bugger. How different our days have been. 1 minute you're in an apartment in Monaco, the next you're in a seedy, stinking subway. So we were walking to some restaurants just up here. Little tram going by. It was a lovely little walk, a bit chilly though. It was a bit cold, I have to say. After what we've been through, it was really hot when we were away. But yeah, we had some food and then we're back on the road heading north. Hammering through France. So this morning we got up in Dijon, came out to the General. We started him up, the engine management light was on, the radio wasn't working, there was no sound, and the power steering light came on. But now he's had his coffee, all the warning lights are off, stereo's working, power steering's working. The General is fit for another day.
He's woken up.
He's woken up, just like us, with coffee. So yeah, I have to point out again, the General's still averaging 56, 57 mpg. Yeah, the mist is in, the rain is in. It's a bit of a grey day, but we're hammering through France. I spent a lot of time in France over the years. I do love it. And the roads were quite quiet. We're just walking across a subway, an overpass to a service station. That's it. Look at that beauty, 450 SLC.
Gets me every time. This weekend.
It's weird how the turbines are all different. But yeah, as we approach Calais, it's loads of fences everywhere. So we're staying by the lighthouse there. But it's just pretty. I've been through Calais before, like most people, but I've never stopped and looked there. So we got to our lovely apartment on Rue de... I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, it's got a lot of fantastic architecture, beautiful view, right on the sea. It was windy, but it was a lovely little town. We went out and had a little look around. We went to a supermarket, bought some lasagna, and we cooked it in our lovely apartment. Lovely night's sleep there, really lovely beds, really nicely sorted out. But yeah, look at the architecture. Really, really lovely. Yeah, red. It's interesting. I suppose it's brown, red, brown bricks, but very ornate, very St Pancras style, isn't it? If I knew what I was doing, I'd do some research and I'd be able to say, yes, this was done by the same architect that made this. But yeah, we're on our way to a supermarket just to get something for dinner tonight and a couple of bottles of wine to take home because, you know, we've earned it. I love that house, little narrow house with a very grand front door. And the lighthouse. Lighthouse is always is satisfying. Oh, that's it. Boulevard des Allies, yes. But that was referring to not World War II, but previous wars and battles there. You can hear it was really, really windy in very windy in Calais the day we were there, or the evening we were there. There's some guy, Leon Fizzle. And we had a little look, we had a little walk, we had a little. But these are all cannons sunk in the ground. Lots of old mechanical things, and lots of names from people who have passed away, and a great big cross. Yeah, those red brick ones are slightly curved. They're quite satisfying to look at. They're just not square. They're just curved on a crescent. Lots of old militaria around here. Some predating World War II. A lot of it predating World War II. Let's face it, a lot of it was just armoured for the war. They brought it back into use, didn't they? And you can see the White Cliffs of Dover over there. Obviously, I'm zoomed in on a camera phone, so it's not going to be perfect. But yes, we can see our homeland. I don't know about you, but I love spending time away. I never know if it's better to go for longer or shorter. It's always nice to return home, but it's lovely feeling like you've been. Another great sign. Look at that. Fantastic. I'm on the beach, and there's a French duck. Oh no, it's not a duck. It is a bird. There's a bloke. There's some big doors that shut, I'm guessing, and open perhaps. And a beautiful lighthouse at night. Yeah, it's really beautiful. So we're up early to get the 9. I think we were crossing at 9 or 8 across the channel. The lights spinning there.
It's a gorgeous morning here in Calais. We're at the channel. The General needs his coffee. He's feeling a bit tired this morning, so we're going to go and refuel and head back to the UK.
Both Ray and I did fall in love with our car. Ray has decided to keep it. Whether or not that'll be ongoing, I don't know. I love the signs. The signs, that one not so much, but the next sign I think is, yeah, he's putting his phone in the toilet. Is that, why would you do that? Interesting. Dirty windows and fences.
Oh, you can't beat the old UK. Massive traffic jams. Back in the country for less than 30 minutes.
151. And yeah, blue sky. We drove home and the weather did improve a bit. It was nice to get back home. Ray was knackered. He did a lot of driving and it is exhausting. There's our bread. I hope Ray's still got the bread on the dashboard. It'll still be good.
Ray's pulling into where I live. The little General. He's making some interesting noises. He does sound like he's supercharged now.
done over 3,000 miles in a week. He hasn't missed a beat. Both of us are absolutely knackered. So
All three of us.
all three of us, yeah, we're all showing signs of a tough week. But wow, what a week! We will do a an input on that at some point. Right, cheers dudes, see you later.
And that was the last I saw of the General. So thank you for watching. Any questions, drop me a comment.